So we're continuing our discussion now of how we were able to get the value, the actual sales value for each product in the label on the chart. So how we were able to get this 104 or 96 directly inside the label for the chart, and how we were able to get the labels right next to the pie slice. So going back to the chart definition, here you can see that we had changed the data label placement to be on the chart itself, and then for the data label we have this expression that is using these special placeholder fields like chart.category and then chart.data. So chart.category is the name of the product, so and then chart.data is the actual data, that the value that was plotted for that particular pie slice over there. So this is the value of sales, but then we've decided that we want to format that using a currency symbol. So $ is whatever the regional settings is. So if this chart was being done with regional settings set to say France, then this would actually at render time turn out to be the euro symbol. And we've said that we'd like to have a string of 10 characters with 2 decimal places, and then we'd like to trim the trailing spaces and then add in an opening paren and then a closing paren. So this here gives us our chart expression. And then when we close it down now and then click OK, and then we can see now, you can see there's our chart. There's the $ formatting, 2 decimal places, the open paren, the closed paren, etc. So it's very easy to create this nice formatting for the labels on the chart. And then of course as we go ahead and do our different callbacks, we can see the data refreshing. So changing from different countries and different top settings, etc., is all very easy. So the one thing that we have not yet discussed though is how the chart actually gets refreshed when the user goes and makes a change in this drop down over here. So what is it that what method is being called that forces this chart to refresh? So let's go back now to design mode and go to controls, and then if we look, say for example, at the country control, we can see that this control has a onChange JavaScript event, as does the top number. So whenever the value in the country field is changed, we're going to have an Ajax callback, and this Ajax callback is going to refresh the chart. So the code that is doing that is the underbar refresh chart method, although this is actually only one of 2 different methods that are available, and the preferred method would be the following. So let's delete the code that was there and then discuss the preferred method of doing that. So I'm going to go to insert dialog method and then filter this on chart, and I can see here that there's a property, that there's a method of the chart object called refresh. So, and if I look at the sample here, you can see that we get a pointer to the chart object by using the get control method, and then calling the chart object's refresh. So let me just insert that over there, and now change this here to chart obj, and then go here and say var equals, and then dialog dot object dot get control, and then I just need to put in the ID of the chart, which is called chart1. So I'll go there and type in chart1. So now basically I'm calling the charts refresh method. So let's go ahead now and check that out. So go to Belgium, and I can see the callback taking place. So the Ajax callback, which is triggered by calling the charts refresh method, causes the chart to recompute